The Tedvillians stand victorious among the roar of the crowd. A brief respite after the challenges they've tackled so far. Will they be able to withstand the onslaught of further ones? I'm Q, and this is Wasteland Pirate Radio, WPR, bringing you the uncut airwaves from the blasted wastelands.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Dungeons, Drive-Ins, and Dice. Leave it in. I'm just going to cut that out and put that, like, oh shit right there, and then I'm going to transfer just, like, all this in. Anyway,
I want to earn points.
This season, shit, I'm all thrown off now. Welcome back to Dungeons, Dragons, Arcade Apocalypse. This season, using the Powered by the Apocalypse system to tell the stories of
something about good wets.
Yeah, the good wets and it's good peoples, but I want to read it right because like it's 6 episodes in and it's always been.
Yeah, I've got the note. I just don't look at it.
This season, utilizing the Powered by the Apocalypse system to tell the stories of the citizens of Tedville and their quest to return the good wets to its good peoples. I'm M and I am prepared, the prepared game master for this season, running the wastes out here. We have a question to start us off. If your character was in a Mortal Kombat style game, Mortal Kombat, Tekken, Super Smash Brothers, really any of the fighters, the side-scrolling fighters, or that kind of thing, what would your finisher move be? And I am gonna do a finisher move for the goons of the pinball session that we've been doing. I feel like even if you were fighting a one goon dude, like when they went to do a like finish him finisher and you put in the cool button combo, be like one goon walking up like cracking his knuckles, and then I feel like they would do like one goon throws you into a bunch of goons and they do a wrestling style, like they'll Red Rover you off of each other for a bit, jump off of each other's hands like they're in the corner of like a wrestling match. Like big and showy, right? Doing flips and tricks, but the one goon brings his other goon buddies in to like make it a gang activity. Because I don't feel like one goon would have a solo goon finisher move. Unless the secret solo goon finisher move is he goes to like finish you off and then you can see the pinball roll up behind him and squish him and you. I think that would be another funny like solo goon finisher move if he brought in the pinball to be squished by, to squish you with. Them's the goons.
Don't goon alone.
Or do. It's up to you. And the others with you.
Them's the goons. And this goon here is Theodore Stringer, player number 1 of our table today. I play Dill, the all-around bad-bodied person. I'm not like super familiar with any of the punch 'em up games, so I had a little bit of internet research just to see if there was anyone in them games that do stretch their bones and bodies like I do.
Yeah.
And there's one. I found one. It took me a second, but I found one. I found a dude. His name is Doll Sim. He's from the Street Fighter genre of games. Let me just really quick drop a picture here.
Also, Mr. Fantastic in Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah, that didn't even register, but Mr. Fantastic would have been good. I dropped a picture in there with him doing one of his things. Mostly, I think he does fire stuff, but he also stretches. Don't know why. The internet says he has a soft body.
And as Dill, he has a soft body.
So yeah, no, if Dill was going to do a Street Fighter attack, he would do one where he stretches out and hits someone, or maybe stretches around them and stretches them real bad.
Ooh.
But I couldn't find a Street Fighter that does that.
Yeah, finisher where you like Jake suit them into breaking all their own bones would be pretty nasty.
Yeah, I hate that.
Yeah, not a fan. That would definitely require an act under pressure roll.
Oh, sure.
And my name is Lawrence Jennings, and I play the robot waiter, D-Ham, the Deluca's Chophouse answering machine. I thought about it, and I think it's a Mortal Kombat style finisher. You know, he says something to the effect of press 2 or no knife, and then they go to press 2 and he dodges so that they press 1, and then he throws a knife at them and they just pass away.
It's pretty good, actually.
That's probably the one.
They like have a shaky finger that comes out and tries to press
I've beaten them
2
up.
and he
I've beaten them
slides
up
to the side.
viciously at this point with
This
my
feels
fists.
like if you did Mortal Kombat for the Wii.
Yep, 100%.
Yeah, Ooh, that's wild. Using the sticks to Mortal Kombat.
Using the sticks from Mortal
No,
Kombat.
it's like when you're doing what is it? Wii Sports Resort, and you're doing the frickin'
Wii
boxing or the showdown one where you're hitting people with a stick, and they all and you're running around this beautiful like landscape hitting people with a stick.
Yeah, it's like that, but I'm throwing knives at all of them.
All right, and I am Michael, and I play Spicket, the water bearer. And Spicket's finishing move, until he levels up, because I haven't figured out the fully leveled up piece, would be he pulls down the mask and barfs a pillar of water at you from out of his brass-jawed mouth, and you die.
And you die.
Yeah, I almost chose Fontaine as the character, but I was like, what if we go in the same direction? I guess that would be okay, but like I thought on that for days. Fontaine would like summon a pipe and fill you with the water.
Yeah, and it maybe in the future he will level up enough that he grabs you by the back of the neck and puts Norman on your face, and Norman destroys you psychically and you crumple to dust.
That's really cool. Fill their mouth with water and you cap them with Norman so they can't spit it out because Norman's like, nuh-uh.
I'd love to see an advanced Norman move, but we got to find out what kind of personality Norman's got first.
Yeah,
before
it's
I
very
know whether
early
I really
on.
want that.
And my name is Grace, and I play Petal. And I never played any of these kinds of games. I grew up with a Wii, but I recently played. So my character has my face breaker, so I guess my move is if you get within my arm's reach, I'm just gonna hit you as much as I can until you stop moving, I guess, or I can get away. I don't know what that move's called.
That is a fighting move.
Hit, like just hit, keep hurting you.
The basic
guess.
punch, which I actually love as a choice.
But if it's a move, if I could pick any move, my boyfriend recently introduced me this old game called Castle Crashers. I played it with Gabe, and the character I like to play has a magic whale that throws bombs on people. So I like that one. That just a whale descends from the sky and just poops bombs and kills the people in front of you. And I like that move. So if I could have a move in real life, me, Grace, it would be that move.
Whale bomb move.
Yeah.
Last time we did a race, and you raced through. You defeated the kid in the race.
And there was another person.
There was another person. Jonathan joined us to join in with the race.
Wait, did we win?
You did in fact win.
Well, I thought we just last time I remember we ran into the house. Like we didn't finish the pinball game, we ran away.
No.
You didn't run into the house. The house back on the pinball board is still blocked up. You guys ran
What?
But you went to the Mario Kart game. You did the Mario Kart race.
What?
You were there. Yeah, what do you mean what?
We had
You
a
were
special-
physically there.
we had
I
a
do
special
not-
guest and everything.
I do not
Oh.
remember.
Welcome to interacting with my sister.
I do not remember Mario Kart, but that's fair.
I mean, that's when the guest joined us.
Craig, play the clip.
I thought that was pinball. It's been so long since we played.
Yeah, this was after pinball.
Yeah, you guys in your first pinball board like encounter, you beat up some dudes over eager to join in on the match and captured the pinball, making it hit all the buttons you needed to hit so that you could get off the board and away from dangerous pinball. You ended up in a cart adjacent scenario in which you drove the Dilgo in a race. You did the Mario Kart stuff. You went around the tracks. You broke some special blocks. You started with a blue shell.
Special blocks. The
Yeah,
special
like you actually got a
blocks.
blue. You don't remember any of this? You remember the special
Oh,
blocks?
I remember because it was like an actual game of Mario Kart because I sucked.
Yeah, and we taught you about Mario Kart apparently.
It
Also,
was
we taught you
great in
3
real
tips
life.
and tricks about Mario Kart throughout that episode.
We ended the episode by smashing Dill into the front grill of the Dilgo.
Oh yeah, he got squished real good.
What?
Yeah.
You
What?
jumped off of your vehicle and onto the kid's vehicle while you guys were like fighting side by side, and your goal was just to plant your feet and stop it. Superman style, where you just like hold on and it'd stop, because it wouldn't matter to you if you got hurt a little bit. And then that didn't quite work, I think, because of some failed rolls or some other environmental
I
factor.
think I rolled a lot of fails also. Last
Yeah, you
round.
did a lot of really cool ideas, just backed by.
I kept trying to do stuff and then it just didn't work.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate luck session because you had a lot of really good ideas in that. Yeah, you did that, and then I think to get you back on, they like kind of rear-ended his vehicle so that you could. I think you even pretzel linked them together at some point, trying to like help that situation.
We hit the red button at the very end.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's what mangled Dill between the kid's car and the Dilgo.
Yeah, it's luckily in the end we don't need to remember what damage was caused because at the start of each scenario he resets to
He just
to
like
6 o'clock.
pops
so,
back to normal.
yeah, if he had taken any severe damage, he buffs it back out. But you did finish the
Yeah,
race.
I'm back to like anime scuffed up. I'm like a My Hero Academia character.
Yeah, I like
Nice.
to. There's like little dents in your face, and you just like blow up your cheeks, and they pop back out. Definitely like a My Hero Academia character. Really, just any anime where post-fight, after they got the shit kicked out of them, they just like wait 20 seconds, and they're like, "All right, round 2."
You think I'm finished yet?
You haven't even seen my final form.
Spits out blood.
But you did finish the race. You ramped off the thing and into the finish line because of that last maneuver sent the kid spinning out, and you jumped off of the Rainbow Road and back down onto the track, crossing the finish line. And then we faded to black with the like crowd cheering around you guys, just to like put a bow on the end of that race. You could even see, I think, like the kid might have been throwing a tantrum, but attempting to finish the race and confront you, jumps the ramp as well. But like a light turning off in a big building, just a wall of black turn, like that click sound of a giant switch turning, and then the wall of black just starts kind of at the edge of the area you are, and the kid never exits from it. Nothing ever comes out of it. It's just the crowd and you cheering in this like bubble of space.
Oh, I leveled up last session.
I think that's true. I
leveled up and I still gained 3 more experience. I got my cauliflower head,
Sure.
which is permanent.
You did what?
You did what?
I leveled up into a +1 to weird,
Okay.
and I leveraged that during the chase to try and reconnect to the other one
Mm.
with like a antenna shaped cauliflower dish on my head. That is still there, sort of like a little sun hat on my head now.
Foul.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, that's right. Cauliflower hat Dill. That catches us up. I believe, though, at the start of last session, and the reason it wasn't done is because we had a guest and we're just trying to jump right in, that Lawrence wanted to call for a redoing of checked stats because we checked them wrong on him again. If I recall.
Yeah,
Please feel
I
free
would love to
correct
be able
me.
to earn XP from more than one stat.
When we tried to remember, I think it was like, it's now it
I
would have been the 3rd session in a row that
please
we've
don't
done
make
this.
me
Whoops.
cool.
Please.
I don't want to be cool
Before we start, no one make me cool.
because even if I'm cool, I'm weird, and I can't earn points for cool if I'm weird.
Oh,
Uh,
shit.
I want to earn points.
Now we're gonna do it now. So gonna have to go around in that order again, and starting with nope, not D-Ham.
It's Dill!
Who has the highest history with you?
Spicket has the highest history with me.
Spicket. Pick a stat for Dill to check. While we're doing this, everyone uncheck all your stats so that we can check new stats.
I don't have any restrictions. You can pick any stat you want.
He's so low maintenance.
or,
That
yeah,
Dill.
It's true.
for the humor value, I kind of like hot. I want to see Dill do something hot.
I don't want to see
Dude.
Dill do anything hot. I protest. I don't want to see
Check.
anything hot from Dill. Oh
It's
no.
The other one's gonna be
Oh
weird because
no,
he's cauliflower
yeah, for
head
me
now.
too. Hot and
Oh no,
weird.
for me too. So you don't
Hot
have
and
to
weird.
be these things. You just get experience when you are.
It's an implied request to be hot.
I didn't choose it. Hey, I didn't pick this.
Yeah,
Hands
you
up.
can
No,
totally
it was
blame that
Mike.
one on me. Yeah.
Mike picked it, and Mike will have to bear the responsibility.
Yeah, thanks,
whatever-
Uncle
whatever
Mike.
you do now.
You are most welcome.
I've been given my prompt for the session. Hot and weird.
Oh man.
All right, Lawrence.
what can I do with
Dham, who
hot?
has your highest?
Dill.
Baby Dill.
Oh, it's all be hot and weird. No, I am gonna pick weird though.
And you said
Yay.
definitely pick
I-
cool? No,
I
I'm just
remembered
kidding.
how to play this
Please
game.
look
You
cool.
can hold on. In this specific scenario, you can also pick cool.
Oh, because weird is the big bit you do need. Yeah, I'll go with cool.
Cool.
Cool and weird.
Sticking with 2 skills instead of 3.
Yeah.
Love it.
Spicket.
That would be Petal, and she and I have a history of 4. So do I need to reset that to 1 and take experience?
Yes,
Woo.
yes. If you were at 4.
All right.
I'm gonna pick.
Wait, no. If you were already at 4, is Petal still the highest?
Yeah, because I think I got the 4
There is no
last
4.
session. Okay.
Yeah,
thought
you
it
should
was just
reset that to
So then it should have reset last session. So that makes
Yes.
it
yes.
that makes it Dham.
Oh,
Stole it from you.
that's fine. I want to pick anyways.
We bonded over the pressing the red button.
Dham. What you think for Spigot?
Let's do hard.
Hard Spigot, cool Spigot.
Hard spigot, cool spigot.
One
Sounds like
fish,
the
two
beginning of a
fish.
Dr. Seuss rhyme. Yeah.
Now I'm just stuck on what rhymes with Spigot. All right, Petal. What is who has your highest?
Spicket and Dham are both at 2.
So you pick.
I mean, I feel like Spicket's got a lot of turns, so I guess Dham can pick one because it's usually Spicket.
Sharp, please.
Ooh.
It's taking everything in my power to not go hot.
I would really prefer if you didn't, but I
Two
suppose.
people pushing for hot, neither of which would be hot towards each other.
Yeah.
We know
no,
this, but
no, I think that's got to be restricted to 1 last name per.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
For hot.
Like if you share genetic material with the person, there's no
Yeah, let's
one
not do that.
pot.
I really like the rule. We should put that in the book. 1 last name per hot. I'm gonna go weird because this has been weird enough.
I do not like any of what is coming to mind here as far as ways to make use of
Awesome. I'm in love. And then we need a Petal vision roll.
Yeah, and this would make me full experience, so I get to
Sweet.
get another thingy. Yum yum.
Yum yum yum. That puts you at level
I don't even know. I don't know.
4.
I've just been marking the experience and then unmarking it and then remarking it.
Oh no, Dill's the one that leveled up last time. That should be your
Oops,
next level
though
up.
that actually should be the level, yeah.
Plus cool. My plus cool is a 0, so that will be a 7.
A 7. On a 7 to 9, MC holds 2. Okay, we're definitely doing a vision at the start of this. This time, okay. We are standing here in this little bubble of visible space, and the crowd is going pretty wild at your victory, chanting. You have different groups, some chanting Dickle, Dickle. I think that was our chant, just like a good like sports chant. And then you have different groups chanting Petal, just like Petal, Petal, Petal. Everyone's, similarly chaotic and all across, but you can definitely pick all these up. You're scanning over the audience. In front of you, out of the ground, is rising like one of those 3-tiered podiums with like first, second, and third. But your head is swimming as you run your eyes across the endless sort of faces up here on the risers. Your vision's starting to come in and out, lots of input here, but your eyes rest on a face that stops you from scanning dead in your flow. An uncanny face, plastic and hard next to all these just human faces chanting, right? And they are still, they aren't moving, they aren't like cheering, they aren't jumping, they aren't clapping, they're just still and staring down directly at you. And your vision phases in and out the way it does when you know you're getting a vision. This mask is in front of you and up in your face all of a sudden, and then it moves back just a touch from your vision. You're in some sort of combat training room. There are some dummies around. You can see weapons on the racks lining the sides of the room. There's a few people. You can hear the sounds and thumps of bodies in the midst of this training. And the mask backs away from your face, and person takes it off, and you see a short black cut, kind of rough, and some 5 o'clock shadow on a very tight jaw. And they whisper while looking around. And they say, "What do you think? You think these are good masks? They'll just kind of blend in a bit?"
Do I talk? Is it?
Yeah, give me some.
I don't. There's no vision. Are you saying that the mask? They're saying masks. I couldn't quite hear what you were saying. I'm
Yes,
sorry.
the masks. Yeah.
The
The
masks.
weird mask that looks like a
Yeah.
mannequin's face that you spotted in the crowd. Now we're in vision, right? And the person is taking it off, and you see a familiar face, one you know and recognize, but couldn't place as.
I think they look real creepy.
I mean, well, sure, but they're just meant to hide our faces. You think you'd catch this in a crowd? And he puts it back on, like stands up and looks around the room a bit.
Maybe at a distance. Like if you're really far back in the crowd, I wouldn't be able to tell it was a mask. But if you were in like the first 5 rows, I'd be able to tell. But not everybody's me.
Not everybody's you. No, that's right. We'll scuff them up a bit, try to make them look a bit more human. He pulls it off and he like slips it into his bag. He turns to you. He says, "Petal, we gotta get her back. We gotta get Root back." And he sits down in a huff next to you.
I'm missing too.
Yeah, every day. Well, you make sure the machine's in place. When it goes off, me and Twiggy, we'll be ready. I'll have Pollen at the ready also in case we need any care quick. But this is gonna be big. Make sure that you're ready. If we can, if you see him in there, if he's still alive, make sure you get that water bearer out too.
You can count on me.
He stops for a second. You guys are watching just like, various groups of duos do like judo flips on each other into the mat, right? Doing the physical trainings. And he sighs for a second. He says, I know I can, and you can count on us. And the vision fades out as you stare at this man's face. For the first time, you recognize someone in these visions. You know Branch. Why wouldn't you?
Freaking Branch.
It's freaking Branch. And you are back in this space, the crowd cheering. You have caught eye contact with this still person. The mannequin face looks only slightly more scuffed up. There's like a little bit of bandages around it, but it definitely clearly looks like a mask while you're staring. Like, you've caught it. It doesn't seem like anyone else in the crowd is weirded out about it. Everyone's got like accessories and accoutrements, so it's not like it stands out next to everyone else. But you definitely, like, it's a weird mask for sure. And you catch that. And this is where we're gonna pick up here as the podium is rising. First, second, and third places, though no one else is here to catch the other or to like get up on the other podiums. Floating above first place podium is a big gold trophy.
They just yeet the trophies at us. Catch this.
Catch this. Everyone's throwing trophies.
It's like ice skating, but worse.
No, the first place podium is rising. There's a trophy kind of glowing and floating above it. Big gold sports trophy, wood base with a little key sort of indented as its like trophy plaque on the bottom. Crowd cheering. I'm gonna give you two and whomever else needs it a moment to finish level ups. Is everyone done their level up stuff? Because I don't want to dive into this while like
I'm
people are
done.
reading over. You're done?
Grace, did you add +1 to your score as well?
My score.
What score?
Yeah.
You said you took +1
+1.
cool, yeah?
Cool. Yeah.
So
That's what
was it a 0 before?
Yes.
Okay.
That's fine.
Or I want points.
Sorry, just making sure.
No, I appreciate it. I figured if I use cool every time I have vision, I probably shouldn't have 0.
It's an excellent decision.
I forgot to ask, Em, is Branch cute? How do I feel when I look at Branch?
How do you feel when you look at Branch?
And is Branch cute? Don't forget that one. That one's also important.
And is Branch cute? Of course. Why wouldn't Branch be cute? Branches.
It's fucking Branch.
Hold on. You're stopping me up because now I'm nervous because he's so cute. No, Branch is more just like mainline hot. Like he's very wide shoulders. They're cut. You can see that like ridge here, right, where it kind of indents in. Like it's a structured muscle there on the shoulders. More bruiser type in terms of like size, right? But conventionally attractive cut jaw. There's a little bit of like stubble, 5 o'clock shadow. Hair is unkempt as much as anyone else's is, but it isn't like long and scraggly. At some point he has maintained it.
What color are his eyes?
What color do you want him to be?
I don't know.
Paint us a word picture, Game Master.
Yeah, God. What is
He
it?
has
What
beautiful.
kind of actor does Branch look like? What kind of conventional actor does Branch look like? I'm a visual
Branch looks
person.
like Branch. Branch doesn't want to be compared to someone else. He looks like
Wow.
Smith Jenkinson. You would know the movie if you were Petal, but Grace wouldn't catch this reference. He looks
Not
exactly
very
like.
useful for Grace, then, is it?
He looks
No,
exactly
I
like
really
Smith
picture this guy
Jenkinson.
that looks like a guy
in the canon
that I'm part
universe.
of.
I love
That's
Smith
useful for the
Jenkinson and
fictional
Blimmed Out
character
Knights.
who can't react to it.
For some reason, my brain, now that I've gone down this rabbit hole, is imagining like a young sort of Schwarzenegger type.
Oh God, I do not
Like
think
young
Arnold Schwarzenegger is
Schwarzenegger
cute.
type, where he's like big and thick,
All
a little
right,
bit
here we
more
go.
conventionally
Mm.
attractive, less
Mm.
old man Schwarzenegger that we see now, more
Mm.
like small soldiers. That was, I guess.
And then it's not cute. I'm sorry, Arnold, but you're not.
That was also an action figure and not Arnold Schwarzenegger in the movie Small Soldiers. I say to myself, by the way. That's why I was laughing so hard, because I said Small Soldiers.
Images. Let's see.
Uh,
Which of these
that's-
looks cute?
Hold on, I'm gonna find the Small Soldiers guy that I'm talking about.
This one's not bad.
Oh, it's definitely this dude, except more cutesy.
Small
Right.
soldiers.
Important-
What am I typing in?
important
Small
picks.
soldiers what?
Here we
Oh,
go.
I'm
Yeah.
also sending one. No wait. Gabe got it. It's that for certain.
Wait, which where do I go to find these things?
Important
To the
picks.
important
Gabe sent
picks.
the one it is for sure. I sent the toy I was thinking of when I said Arnold Schwarzenegger, but Gabe sent Branch.
Oh, good.
God. Okay, M.
Okay.
I love and respect you. This guy's not cute, in my opinion.
I was thinking for body type. I wasn't thinking like the face that sits on the man that Gabe has sent twice now.
The face is a big part of. I'm sorry, but practically the face is a big part of it. You need
Oh man.
You know what? Now it is.
He's
It's that
freaking
young
Branch.
picture that
Now
he
it
sent
is.
us. It is.
Okay, Branch.
It's the
No,
top one of him
now.
flexing like that. I'm gonna zoom in on that for the stream. Look at that. That's Branch. Except Branch is also in Wastelander attire.
And he's wearing a mask.
And now Branch has to speak
And now,
like
everyone,
Arnold.
please welcome to the Discord
Yeah.
call former governor of California.
Branch.
After I talked about how not cute he is.
Oh man,
Oh.
mansies. I love that.
Oh,
There's 2 pictures in
Branch.
here until I find one that's my sister will admit is cute. I think I'm gonna be at this a while.
You know what? We're gonna do that body. I'm just gonna keep doing this. We're gonna do that body with the face of Gregory Smith, which is for some reason in the related pictures of he was in Small Soldiers. Yeah, he deserves it then. He might have been that
Gregory
dude.
Smith.
This is Gregory Smith face.
Smith doing some research. The ones that are coming up when I Googled is a child. When I typed in.
Yeah.
Why is it all the pictures
not.
a child?
He was once a child. I don't know why you're getting those pictures, Grace. He's not a child anymore.
Gregory Smith. All these coming up are pictures of someone that looks maybe 12.
Oh, you didn't look up Small Soldiers Gregory Smith?
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Important Pics does the job. We're going to do the face of Gregory Smith plus
that is a
incredible body of Arnold Schwarzenegger flexing in black and white because they didn't have color photography.
Damn. Alan Abernathy is a prototypical 15-year-old boy. Okay.
So this face and this body.
Okay. Branch.
All about it.
You know what? We're going to go bottom picture. It's all going to be pictures Gabe sent us. It's going to be the face of the kid at the very bottom plus the body of Arnold Schwarzenegger flexing.
Oh, God, Branch.
I don't like any of this.
He's also an other one or whatever. Different kind of other one.
I have decided to picture him differently in my head just for any future interaction purposes if Petal is going to be attracted to Branch. I have to decide if he's cute and I talk to him.
Oh, that's good. That's good. All this time of, for sure, Grace not being attracted to anything we've sent, and then also saying, but I don't know yet if I'll bring myself around.
I'm me playing somebody, okay? I have to remember, I can't get lost in the sauce because it's not me. It's Petal. What does Petal want?
With the kid, anyway, okay, so that's Branch. That's what Branch looks like.
Thank you.
Anything else you'd like to know about Branch?
No, I mean, is he just? I'm good. We're showing. We're looking for the Branch is there, but he might do something.
Beautiful
he might not. We'll
straight
see.
teeth, right? Maybe one chip on this one because you guys are in the wasteland stuff, and you need to know that he's had a
good teeth is important. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he takes care of them. Just one's chipped.
Good job, Branch. It's freaking Branch.
Anyway, here we are. The crowd's going wild. Petal's nodding to herself. Good job, Branch. And for the other three of you who have not caught the eye contact of a, I don't even know what to describe this man as now, masked figure in the crowd, you see the first place podium rising out of the ground, trophy floating atop.
Well, I'm guessing that's ours. Should we go get it?
Is there like stairs?
I win. I
Like, do we have
win.
to give somebody a boost to get up there to get to the?
Yeah, were we supposed to already be standing on it when it floated up?
D-Ham is running up and is just reaching his arms out like uppies.
You get the sense you might have already supposed to have been standing on it when it started going up,
That's
but it's a
embarrassing.
tri-level platform that you could climb up with a little bit of ease.
I climb up to the top as far as I can go, and I'm still holding my hands up to the trophy like uppies.
Like uppies, you can grab the trophy from
I
the
grab
top.
the trophy.
You do. It's a little heavy, but it falls into your hands, metal, little clink. You hold it up above your head, and the crowd goes.
Nope, I put it in my chest.
You put it in your chest.
Gotta get
immediately.
clean.
Like I want to keep it away from everyone else.
I think they still go wild when you grab it.
I'm turned away from my companions.
As D-Ham scrambles up, grabs the trophy, and starts putting it in his chest, it's pretty fast. The podium immediately starts going down, and the sky in the seeable bubble that remains begins to dim pretty quick. This whole area just starts to sort of dim out, bringing you back into that black room, though it is quite a bit slower. Petal... The masked figure starts to look around frantically at that as D-Ham scrambles up and immediately drops the sort of, like I'm hiding in this crowd, and just starts pointing frantically down to the end of the like bleacher risers. Just pointing frantically, and the others around him are like starting to look at him and like question what he's doing because he like punches into someone when he points, but he's just pointing frantically, very muscly.
What is he pointing at? Do I see anything?
Yeah, at the end, another masked figure, a lot slighter this time, same kind of mask, scuffed up, bandaged in a lightly different way, is just motioning you quickly, waving fast, and the area around you is just dimming out slowly.
I also want to get on the podium.
I bolt for. How far away am I from the stands? Like, can I reach the masked people? that they're waving me for?
You'd have to jump a low fence to get to where the risers are, and then run over there. It's not too far. There's a lot of people up on the risers, but they're all cheering for you, so.
But these people are beckoning me towards them. Is that what's happening, or are they waving me somewhere else?
The two of them seem to be beckoning you towards the back of the risers, like they're trying to quickly pull you over or like draw your attention to the back of the risers.
And this is just Petal that sees this?
I don't know.
So I know that Dill climbs up with D-Ham, as he has said, up onto the riser to scope out the crowd. Is that your intent, to scope out the area, or to just
no.
be in
I
this
was feeling left out of the moment that is happening IRL. D-Ham, how do you feel about being hoisted?
Aw.
I think I'm just trying to keep the trophy away from you. Like, I don't want you to have it. So I think you
Oh.
try to hoist me, and I am walking away from you, like off of the platform.
Well, you're just gonna walk in midair now. Grabbed and lifted, tangential property of trophies.
Crowd's going wild at this.
They're my points. They're my points. I want those points.
Spigot, you can see your two
Sorry,
allies.
you didn't give me a number to press to give them to you.
Basking in the victory, celebrating goofily. You can see Petal kind of looking frantically back and forth amongst the crowd. What do you do in this moment?
I guess if I see her looking frantically, I would try and read a sitch.
Yep. Scope out what she's looking for.
You see the beefiest man.
Shoulders taking up 2 seats.
That is a total of 8.
Woeless child.
She's looking back and forth. It's easy to see at the end of the risers a masked figure waving her on, trying to get her attention and waving to her like, come here, come here, come here.
As a result of that, I'm going to stay close to her, and if she starts to move, I'm going to gesture to Dill and D-Ham to follow.
Yeah. Now, earlier, Petal, you said you sprinted. Is this happening? Is this you?
Yeah, I'm
now?
going. If they are gesturing
Oh,
me,
all right, so
and
she's
I
gone.
remember them, I'm gone. I'm already I am.
I mean, this is a great moment. Spigot sees that and then looks back at Petal like one last time just as she starts to take off sprinting and dead sprints towards the end of the risers. The crowd starts to... There's like what? Huh? What's going on? Huh? Hush, falling over the crowd. There's confusion, there's hush. Two of you up on the platform, you can see Petal and Spigot making a deadbolt for a fence, running towards the end of the risers. I think at this point the person has disappeared under the risers, so you don't see what they're running to, but you see the two of them making a dead sprint away from you as the area is fading into black
No
around you.
communication.
Wait, so is it just D-Ham and Dill that are gonna do whatever the next thing is?
D-Ham looks down at Dill and then points at Spigot and says, "Driver, press 1 to follow that car. Press 2 to, I don't know, stay here. Press 3 to give me all of your points. Press 4 to give me all of your points.
You can see where this is going.
Press 5 to, and you're not gonna believe this, give me all of your points."
Yeah, I guess I'll follow. I'll just sort of tuck D-Ham under one arm and swing down like a big orangutan. Follow Spicket. I think Spickett's the one we can probably still see, so follow Spicket.
I mean, Petal will say at the point which you guys jump off and start chasing after, Petal has like made it to the fence. And I'd like do something under fire from everyone. The moment Petal reaches that fence, there is consternation from the risers, and at least the front row is quick to react, and it's kind of like a wave from there that they just start rushing to push Petal back from the fence. No
Aw.
cheating, you hear screaming. No, you can't stop the game. No cheating. You've got a game to play. You hear like the crowd, just various shouts from the crowd.
Do something under fire. That'll be a 10 for me.
Hell yeah.
An 8.
An 8 for Dill.
6.
That's a 9 for Spicket.
What is it that I'm doing under fire?
The doing under fire is going to be following Petal through this onrushing crowd. It's kind of up to you if you choose to follow, but as she hits the fence and leaps it, because she's chasing this person, I imagine. She doesn't just stop at the fence. She leaps it and starts chasing around and behind the risers. The crowd is coming off of the risers, trying to half chase her, stop her from leaving the play area that has been made up on the other side of this fence, and other half trying to just stop you guys from also leaving the play area. So I would say the under fire, unless you'd like to do something else with that, is following Petal.
I have an idea, but it's not a very good idea, I don't think. So if anyone else has an idea first.
I will say that with these rolls, Petal, you've made progress. Spigot, you said an 8? 9? That you're able to make it over the fence as the crowd is starting to get you. You're fighting through. They're grabbing at your clothes, just sort of trying to tear you back. You can keep up with Petal, but in doing so, they're gonna rip something off of your body, not like your arm, but they're gonna like take a bag or take like a pocket, with something in it, and you will lose a material of some kind, which I guess in this case results in, what are they called? The
Orders.
Barters, yes, a barter.
Okay.
And for the other two, with the weighing down and the like struggling of D-Ham trying to get down and like run with you, it seems like at this point, you are slowed down and there is a crowd in front of you kind of separating you. You need to act quick if you want to follow Petal under this, as the area around you is blackening.
There's a crowd in front of us?
Yeah, they're starting to like hit this fence and jump it and wash towards you.
Well, I know of one thing that I could do.
I also have a thing I could do.
I think I lift one hand and I plant it on the shoulder of my good pal Dill, my good acquaintance Dill, and I grip your shoulder, and then I just start with the other arm, just start letting knives rip. I'm just throwing them. I'm not necessarily aiming for lethal hits or anything like that, but I'm making a path, okay?
Just fucking
Oh my God.
Gatling knife gun.
This is formation number 3. We'll have to remember this one.
Formation 3.
We'll
I
need
do
it-
like that.
We'll need it again.
What my idea was to sort of huck D-Ham at least partway over the crowd.
You can do
and
that.
Then, like
I can start throwing dice while you chuck me.
Formation 7. I do like it. But the other idea would be to huck him and then run back into the fence and do something awful to distract the crowd so that the other 3 can escape, and then I'll do whatever the next portion of Mario Kart or whatever is if I'm, stuck here.
No, I'm gripping your shoulder. I already said that. I'm gonna roll now.
All right.
You can try and throw me. You could probably do it, but I might be down an arm.
Nah, I've got the other thing I can do is I'm inhumanly flexible, and I can impress, dismay, and frighten people without seizing things by force.
Is this still under fire? Go aggro? What are we feeling? For me to
I
start
think you're
throwing
going
knives
aggro.
indiscriminately.
We call spontaneously throwing knives at people going aggro, when I hear that happening.
Battle moves.
I would agree. Go aggro gives you, what is it? Cave and do what you want, force your hand and suck it up. Like you can get something in this trade or whatever. You know what I mean?
Ooh, lay down fire.
Lay down. Ooh.
It's a
It
battle
is a
move.
battle
I think that's
move.
actually what we're doing here.
I like lay down fire. Okay, yeah,
Plus
because there is
hard.
allowing another character to move or act freely, which
Oh, that's
opens
fine.
up basically the path, right? That's really
Yep.
good. Good
Yeah.
pull.
I got a 10.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Choose 3.
Choose 3 of the 4.
Wow.
All of them except inflicting harm.
You provide covering fire, allowing another character to move or act freely. You provide supporting fire, giving another PC +1 choice to their own battle move. You provide suppressing fire, denying another character to move or act freely.
Yeah, I throw 3 knives. One of them is called covering. The other one's called supporting. The other one's called suppressing.
Yeah, I mean, you do that incredibly well. You start spitting out knives, and Dill, in front of you, you prep to like make yourself big and scary to scare these people off. But immediately 3 or 4 are dropped in front of you. He's hitting like kneecaps with knives. He's not necessarily going for kills. He's going to clear this like crowd out in front of you. Kneecap, 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 kneecap. And people are going down in front of you, allowing you to move or act freely and follow your allies.
All right, then I've got one arm wrapped around D-Ham, sat up on my shoulder, and the other hand I've stretched real big.
Mm-hmm.
It's my pushing hand. So I'm just gonna sort of linebacker my way through this crowd.
And I think with this, Spigot, as you are about to like tear free of this bag, a knife hits the guy behind you too, and you're not going to lose that barter in order to get through, because your knife thrower behind you has done so well with his shots, making up, I'm going to say that's the +1 battle, choice to your battle move.
Nice.
Your bag starts to like rip off, but that knife hits them, and you like strap it, you pull it up and hold it to your chest as you run around the side. Petal, behind you, you hear your allies, a little bit of consternation as this is beginning to occur, right? Spigot's just starting to get grabbed as you come around the edge of this corner. You see the thin, more wiry masked person that was calling you over is way ahead, about halfway down the risers. They were dead sprinting, and they reached a steel column holding these risers upright. They cut around the steel column and disappeared. They should have passed like on the other side of that column, right? Like they should have just, the column is only so big, like 18 inches wide, right? 12 inches wide, however wide. This is random thoughts. Like once your body can barely even hide in that little gap of the two steel, flats, but they just like whoop right through, dead sprint. And then they stop as you're like running, and you see their head like poke out, and they quickly wave you over. You're about halfway down that by the time your allies come roaring around the edge. Crowd behind them rushing. It's a big old crowd of folks just in chaos and running behind. Deham hurling knives behind as Dill is rushing Spigot directly in front. You follow up? Continue to follow?
Yeah, I do a quick peek over my shoulder to make sure the gang is ganging, and it looks like, oh man, Deham's throwing knives. Nope. And then I turn around and I keep looking at it because I can see that they have eyes on me. So I'm going to keep going.
And as you skirt this corner, you see a flashing, sort of flickering light hanging from above, and in between these two steel beams supporting the risers is a metal, just like inlet, like a little metal service room. It's metal walls. There are little pipes lining up, and you like look around the edge, and there is just clear space there. Like this space should not be here, but looking in from this angle, you see this weird mechanical room. You know what I mean? There's like the little pipes that like cut in bunches coming down from the ceiling and cutting into a wall. These are metal walls. It looks built in. It looks like you should be underground in this moment, right? Not really befitting being under this. Those pipes don't really seem to go anywhere because this room is just kind of present. But there is a metal hatch in the ground, one of those big wheel hatches. You have to turn the wheel to open, and it is open, and the masked person is pointing and waving. Pointing and waving. So fast.
Are they saying anything at this point?
They are not.
Is the rest of the gang close? Like, I don't really want to jump into a hole without a backup.
Yeah, I think with all of these rolls, you guys, the gang has the time to like catch up to you and jump into this hole with you. By the time they've caught up to you, though, the dimness is setting in. Like whatever light is escaping under these bleachers, it has started to dim out. Like it was maybe dim under here, and now it's like almost black under here. Even Deham's light is not creating too much light in this quickly escaping, encroaching darkness.
Let's hope it's not like the never-ending story.
Yeah, I mean, this is a moment to decide for the runners. There is not time for conversation as the thing is dimming. You can say a few things if you choose to. I'm not going to stop you from talking. You guys can speak. The dimness is encroaching quickly, and you know you'll be back in that black space in no time. In front of you, weird mechanical room with a hatch. And behind you,
Yeah.
encroaching masses.
I'm going down the hatch, y'all. There's something about my past. I know them, so I'm going. And I, look at Spigot like, you're probably coming too, right? Just like,
Yeah. He gestures, go, I'm following you. He's like, just
She
Hell
jumps
yeah.
and looks back longingly as she falls. Please come. Please help.
Are we being chased?
Yep. Crowd behind you.
Does the hatch have a detachable lid?
It's one of those like metal, almost like submarine hatches where you have a little bit of a wheel to spin to pull
Okay,
up.
so it's got a hinge.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna maybe drop Deham down the hole and fling a lid, but I can happily pull it down on top of us instead.
Yes, fully. There's the same kind of wheel on the inside, right, where you can grab it and pull it and tighten it.
Yeah, I'll grab the wheel and swing down. My weight will pull the lid down, and I'll figure it out from there. Then I'll be down the hole.
Down the hole, the sound of the metal hatch shutting above your head echoes in the maintenance sort of hatch you guys find yourself in. Maintenance hallways, think like concrete walls, the pipes and the beams running through the ceilings, leaking noises off in the distance, black mold kind of growing all over the walls.
Ooh.
The masked person does not stop except to look behind them quickly. They finally say, "Come on, quickly, hurry, hurry, hurry." And they continue just ever so fast pace quickly down the halls.
Do I recognize the voice?
You do. I'll give you at a minimum you do, and you can give me a, see, is there a move good for this? Probably an open your brain roll if you want to try to pull at that thread.
Okay. 8? Is that good enough?
8. An impression. You know them, you trust them. You can't put faces to them, but whenever you think about the name you remember now, Branch, you remember this thick gentleman, bruiser type.
Thick gentleman.
Thick gentleman Branch. And in those memories, you can see Branch laughing with like a drink in his hand, right? You know you're laughing, and there are some blurred faces around. And even in that blur, you get that like same kind of body type. Like this person is there in your memories next to Branch laughing with you guys, but you just can't put a face to them. They're running, it's dark, it's stressful right now.
Okay, but I trust them.
Sort of same team kind of vibe, yeah.
Okay. Well, then I guess I'm following them.
Mm-hmm. It's quick, it's sharp turns, in and out, in and out. Is everyone following quickly? Is anyone stay back for, I just want to, what is goals in the moment? The moment that hatch shuts, right? The person takes off and Petal is like looking around kind of frantic, and then I imagine following a bit, parsing these memories.
I'm keeping pace with Petal.
I don't really know what else is around. Is there anything else distracting?
As you get down to the bottom of the ladder that had you up there, there is maintenance tunnel leading off in both directions. Petal and this mysterious masked person went one direction, and then you can see like Petal and Spicket taking a right into a doorway. There's a couple doors up and down this hall, black mold. Like to the left, the opposite direction, lots of black mold covers those walls, and it seems to be like growing up the hallway this way. You can see it in little corners and spaces, but there's a few doors off and down that direction for sure. Definitely stuff to explore down here.
Okay. I think because we are in the midst of a chase sequence, friends plus doors ranks higher than doors plus mold. So if there's nothing like explicitly distracting, I'm gonna follow. Dham, do you want down? Or do you still want to be my parrot?
Aw.
No, I like it up here.
All right.
Make sure you're not scraping his head on the ceiling.
That was the next question. Is the tunnel?
I turn on my flashlight eyeballs.
That's great. Need that.
He has to like arc his head to the side to keep his head from...
I'll just make myself shorter.
Fuck! You make yourself just short enough.
But is it just the legs that are shorter, or is it like proportionally the whole body?
What part of you make
no,
shorter?
it's just shins. The shins are where I start.
So it's just feet and thighs? Feet, knee, thigh?
Feet and thigh. He just pulls the shin bone up next to his thigh bone and just leaves it there.
That process is audible if Dham can hear.
Ew.
Yeah, terrible. But down the hallway.
It's fast-paced. Being at the end is like you're keeping up with... Spicket is literally having to stop to like point, like let's go. This person is not stopping to wait. And Petal, how are you following? Are you following along with talk to me about how you're following. Because I don't want to keep saying like, oh, Petal's ignoring this, Petal's like doing X way. Like, how is this sitting with you as you're chasing this person?
I mean, this is the first kind of concrete vision memory I've had since we started this campaign. So I think that she's really following this thread and remembers Branch and remembers there was some kind of job. Clearly it went awry. Did you say the name Root? Did you say Root earlier?
I did. We have
And
to
Twiggy?
get Root back. Twiggy and Pollen are at the ready, I think is along the lines. Twiggy and Pollen at the ready. We have to get Root back. Something in that realm.
All right, so we all have related names. So either we're a crew, or we're a weird family, or something,
Or both.
or both, or it's a found family that's a crew now. And so I think
We just coincidentally all have plant names.
The first time it popped into my brain that Branch could be brother is when you said, "Is he cute?" And I was like, I have to make that decision right now.
Oh, wait, is Branch my brother? Because if Branch is my brother, then that's very different than if
No,
I
I
think.
made that decision and then tried
It's a
to
bad
describe
lasagna you're
someone that
cooking
like
here, Em.
could be attractive to many, except apparently to you.
Oh, now I'm confused. Okay. I'm just wanting to connect the dots.
He's not your brother. He's a good thick
Oh, okay.
gentleman. To be specific, I decided no in
Good.
that moment.
Got it. Because there's like, I don't know, some background information that like I have to know, Grace has to know, just for my sanity. And if I can't be genetically related to Branch and also think he's cute.
I will give you the security that I'm not going to give you the out of promising that you will not have to flirt with your brother in a campaign where sex is on the table to then give you an NPC brother to find cute. I promise you that it's not a game I
That
will
would be
play.
so mean.
That would be
I'd so
fucking
confused.
wild, dude. I was like, Grace, there's sex moves. She's like, I don't know if I want to play this game. And I was like, no, listen.
I was like,
That
wait a
doesn't
minute,
mean you
you
have
forget.
to do it. Just choose not to do that, and
But
it's
then
okay,
I
right?
countered with you, yeah, but like, what if Gabe chooses to make a sex move? Because then I just have to listen to my brother play a character.
Do you think he would do that?
No, I'm just.
Okay, no, I think what she's talking about is just the pure sibling discomfort of listening to your sibling
Being
make a
adjacent,
move
yeah.
on
Yeah,
anyone.
anyone.
That's true.
I am just trying to follow as closely as I can because if this person isn't going to stop, I don't want to lose my chance of figuring out more details beyond Branch and other names.
I do love that. So yeah, it is Petal keeping a close follow to this person and Spicket being like the intermediary.
Oh yeah, Petal's not waiting. She's just gonna
Right.
hope that Spicket can like hear her running and like hear the noise and be able to figure out which direction. Also, is it completely dark in there? Like how can I see this person that's waving me on?
It is dark. This person has like, we'll say they've cracked a glow stick as they're running. In between, there are sparse flickering like drop lights from the ceiling, the metal rimmed held bulbs lights that are just flickering on and off. There's a few bar phosphorescence that are blinking in that ringing kind of light bulb sound you can hear as they turn on and off. It is sonically probably pleasing in this area, and as you're running and Spigot is kind of keeping the intermediary, like, let's go this way, go, hurry up, oh fuck, running up ahead, like, Cotter, this way, go. Like, it is a maze. You've turned right at some point 4 times before you like go straight, and you're not in a hallway you recognize. You go up a set of stairs and then down a set of stairs and through a door, but no matter what, you're in these like maintenance hallways. This person that you're following along seems to know where they're going, and at some point you guys come up to a sliding glass door with a red room sign above it that just reads 033 in like blinking pale pink letters on this red sign. And they slide open this sliding glass door, and on the other side you can see a fucking just infinite line of shops, like you're in an actual mall, like you're at the entrance of a mall right here. Shops, and it's dark. You can see some like moonlight trickling in from an above skylight. It's only lit by this natural light that is seeping in from the massive tiered window above you. Just endless shops. There's some balconies up ahead. You think you could maybe get up there. You could see an area where it drops off into like a little escalator down. And they like slide that door open and they like motion quickly for everyone to come. It takes a bit and they like look around as Petal runs in, and it's for the rest of everyone to catch up. And you guys run into the mall, feet clacking on the tile floor, and the glass door slides shut behind you guys. Again, the only light in here is filtering in through the roof, that moonlight, and you can see the halo of a yellow light off up and around the corner. There's some light up there that's shining out and into this hallway, but first, once you guys are all in, that person just quickly rushes up to Petal and spins her around and gives her a giant hug. And Petal, you feel, I don't know, that you've had a lot of like physical comforting since you've woken up. Like you might have had a hand on the shoulder from Spicket, right? But you feel warm and embraced in this moment, and you hear the voice behind that mask. I thought we lost you. Petal. And you can feel them like shaking, like a sense of total relief is like washing over them. And they sniffle. Sorry. And they push you back a little bit, and they like, we gotta get to the food court. Come on. And they sniff a bit, and they like push up ahead.
Wait. Is the gang with me?
Yeah, gang's all here.
Yeah.
I didn't want to leave anyone behind in the maintenance hallways. Unless anyone wants to, the door can stay open if someone wants to hang out in the maintenance hallways. If anyone's curious and continuing their journey in those hallways, the door is still there.
The shops, are they closed? Are their gates down? Or are the doors open?
It's spotted of both. Some are fully like gated over, glass still intact. Some are open. Some are glass broken behind the grates, like totally kind of random assortments. Some are fully open though.
Okay. I mean, I am curious about these shops.
He wants to find something to squeeze.
Yeah, Dill's hungry. And like, it's not been entirely unpleasant, but it's been mostly unpleasant. So I could use some toxins and essential oils.
Essential oils. Give me a...
Would you eat a fire extinguisher? Quick Q, would you eat that?
No.
That's like poison, isn't it?
It's like whipped cream for you.
It's mostly baking soda in those.
Yeah, but isn't that...
Is
I
that a
don't wanna-
chemical?
I
Like,
don't
that's-
want to
I-
eat poison. Would that
I
not
mean-
be considered a poison if I just ate baking soda?
I'm giving it a goog.
It wouldn't.
I mean, like a lot.
Okay.
I'm gonna
okay.
get started right now.
What happens if you eat?
Interesting.
I'll let
I
you
just
know
kind
in
of
a few
assumed, okay,
hours.
The
so not-
contents of a fire extinguisher is what you're looking up right now?
I'm just curious. Oh, it's not good.
Oh.
I mean, unsurprisingly not good.
Give me. What is this?
Okay, so I guess a small dosage will cause like a sores in your stomach, but large amounts can lead to kidney damage and heart failure.
Poison.
Depending, yeah, like there's different chemical compositions of the foams depending on, I guess, what kind of fire extinguisher.
We're reaching the point where Dill also has taste. He cares about like
I guess
some
so. I
poisons
guess
are
he
just
can,
not.
but he
I mean, it's
doesn't
not
like
like
it.
it has to be a poison is the thing. It's like
Oh, not just poisonous. Like a poison?
Well, then you could eat batteries because batteries aren't poison.
Because we've done like fumes.
Now we're
right?
getting
Is-
into the weeds here.
But if I
I'm
eat a
sorry.
battery, I die.
I just wanted to know if you would eat a fire extinguisher. I'm sorry, it was a very innocent question.
I'm sticking with no is the answer. You can't squeeze it for juice is the like
No, but not because it's not a poison. Because if you squeeze it, it explodes, and then you can't eat it.
Yeah, you squeeze it, explodes, and there's powder everywhere.
Well, you can make your mouth really upsettingly big and eat it all.
Put it in there and just chew.
It's like a bomb went off inside Kirby.
I'm pretty strictly liquid diet.
That's true.
Fire extinguishers are very accessible.
My insides would not handle that well. Those are some very solid solids to change it up with.
Give me an examine closely as you pass by these shops, moving down this area.
And you'll find Arsenic Alley, where they only sell poison.
My shop is bad. That is a 6.
So there are a few that are totally gated over. The stuff inside, it all seems generic. Like you don't see any name brands on anything. It's like white boxes, it's white cartons, it's an egg. Like why not? One egg on a little pedestal. Like all of it's very like
Aw.
generic, and it seems super fake. In a lot of the broken open ones, you can see like some of these like containers, these white-walled containers, boxes, jars, whatever, packing peanuts have spilt out. There are cartons around, both open and spilled on the ground long time ago. Some closed, but nothing, like even in the open ones, anything that opens seems that it's been looted through, and anything closed is just not drawing to you. Like it's just seems generic boxes, like I said, cartons, an egg.
Dill feels like this is all still maybe dome adjacent. This might all still be some kind of weird illusion or something. Dill doesn't know how we were teleported from here to there and what was quite real in any of that.
Dome game.
This could be props or something. Like Dill doesn't have that like specific set of thoughts. It just like feels sus.
That's the vibe a lot of this gives you for sure. Props is a great word.
Okay, so back to the chase.
Yeah. You know, not so much of a chase this time as you guys come up the hallway, your feet clacking on the tile floor. Around the corner, you see a circular room. A few stalls line its edges. There's like one in the middle called Orange Julius. And it's empty. It's closed out, but it's still here. And in this area, there are bright yellow like stand lights like you would use at a stadium or like on set, right? Creating a circle around this food court, shining light outwards and creating a bright bubble of light that, you know, once you reach this turn point, you can really see, and they've created this little dome of light. And the person moves in that you've been following. They take off their mask. Some long hair falls down, having been tied up by maybe a tie in the mask. Long, uncut for quite some time. She has soft features, a few scars running up and down her cheeks and around her mouth area, thin and slight. And she comes running up and says, "Twiggy, I found him. I got Petal. I brought her back." And you see a face of a very young child sit up. "Oh, Petal!" And a young boy, also just raggedy hair kind of around his face, comes running up to you, Petal, and hugs you just like right around the waist, almost way too tight. You feel kind of squeezed. And now that she's taken her mask off, the name pops into your head. Pollen. You've been following Pollen this whole time. And that only leaves Twiggy, the young one, holding you.
I guess, is there any way for me to roll? Either open my brain or examine closely or something if I can figure out who these people are to me? Anyone? Any of them?
Either. I think both are good rolls. Open closely feels like you're examining the environment, finding clues and putting them together right. Whereas open your brain is like all these visions are finally making sense. Whichever one you feel you want to roll for.
Did we decide if examine closely is that under sharp?
Yes.
Okay. I have +2 to either. So I think I'm going to do open your brain. Oh, I'm using weird. I've used it twice now. I need to check that.
Open in your brain.
I'm going to open my brain. Oh, that is a 9 + 2, 11.
Yeah.
My brain's so open.
Yeah. The memory phases back into your brain of Branch and Twiggy and Pollen, and there's another middle-aged woman kind of hunched over in her build. She looks a little more frail, that you know is Root. All of you are laughing over some sudsy beverage you've cracked open, probably warm, right? You're just having a good time around a campfire. That memory, like a snapshot in your brain of all of these people. You've spent your life with these people, friends, family. Like, you know that they aren't your family, but this is like your tight group. This is your group. And while the mall around you looks wrong, it all feels kind of familiar. You've definitely spent time in the mall your group had. We can even zoom out from that fire that you're all kind of around to see that you're in this burnt out mall, though it is ancient and crumbling around you, not like the well-maintained but abandoned, I guess, mall you have found yourself in. This is your crew.
Do I have a vibe of like one I'm closest to? Just that's my only specific. Is there one of these people that like Petal is closest to, or is it all?
I mean, it only feels right to be Branch at this point.
Okay, gotta be Branch.
He's led you down this road.
He's my homie.
He's your homie. They're all your homies, but you're tightest with Branch. He is not here at the moment, however.
Oh yeah, I wasn't Branch.
He did not follow along. You got Pollen and Twiggy.
I think at this point, as I've like opened my brain and I've remembered like a little bit more details about who these people are, my hand is like reflexively stroking Twiggy's hair, kind of just, you know, like comforting and like just like it feels just like natural. Like I am doing, like I remember now that I'm remembering them, I'm like, oh yeah, of course it's Twiggy. Yeah, he likes it when I do this with his hair.
I love that. His almost bawling seems to quiet up pretty quick as you do that. He seems to really relax at you stroking his hair. Pollen says, I can't believe you came back. We thought you would, but Branch, he knew you would, and he made us prepare. I just didn't think it would be safe. You got out, and it's felt like so long. Petal, where have you been? Why has it taken so long?
How long has it been?
I don't know. We lose track down here. The time never really changes. It's felt like a really long time. I guess it's hard to say. I don't know. It's just been sort of night down here since you got us in.
This is the gang. I feel awkward because I don't really remember these people, and it's very emotional here. I'm like, this is a gang. It's Spicket and D-Ham and Dill.
I'm in the midst of setting D-Ham down.
And this is my buddy Dill. And they helped me get here.
It's great to meet all of you.
Do I live here now?
We do, but that's just because it's quieter, I guess, than engaging in all of the games he throws them through up there. I'm sorry. Pollen, and she waves, and she says, she points to the boy wrapping his hands around Twiggy. He'll, if you guys need any help, he's good with the bandages. Why don't we come in and take care of some wounds, get a bite, we can chat.
D-Ham waves and says, hello, I am Deluca's Chophouse answering machine. Did I win? And then he takes the trophy out of his chest and holds it up in the air.
Yeah.
What did I win?
Well, she reaches over and she says, may I?
No.
Okay. She pulls her hand back. She says, the trophy's not worth much, but the key will get you into the last room. It's one of the three you'll need to open his door.
I won one of 3 keys?
Yeah. I mean, it's not like a real prize. You know that, right? It's just like to move on to another stage in his game.
Well, I know now.
Yeah.
And now I'm disappointed. And D-Ham's whole body slumps and the trophy starts dragging along the ground. And D-Ham says,
No.
Press 3 to grieve. He takes his finger up and he presses 3.
No. Well, that's a sad robot.
Really curious what would have happened if Dill had stayed behind now.
Me too. Me too. When you were like, I might stay behind, I was like, it was about to get interesting.
But in the meantime, while D-Ham's grieving, Dill has gone over to sit down with the bandage person. Because, like, I wouldn't mind being healed back up to full. Plus, I think it would be very interesting
to see him try to heal you.
Yeah, just to see him, like, your bones are gravel. What's with you?
I love that. Let me look up what a battle angel does. Which, actually, now that I say that, I don't think it really matters, because overall it's heal, but you're just a weirdo, and that's the problem we're facing. So it's not normal healsing.
You're just a weirdo.
Let's see. Work on him like a savvy head on tech. Oh, interesting.
Well, what's that mean?
Yeah, now I gotta find out what savvy head on tech means. Not a thing speak. That would be fucking crazy. Oh, yeah. The healing touch move with the angel. Yeah, the kid says, yeah, if you guys
I found your family and I'm throwing knives at them.
I found them dead.
Oh, shit. Well, there go the allies.
Sorry, we were goobering.
No, we're back to the game
healing
now.
touch and a knife. Just
And a knife.
slow
Kill
motion.
Oh, God.
Petal says, no. Yeah, I can, just come on back to my shop. And he pulls aside like a little divider, and there's like a medical table with the fold up in the middle, right? A little cart of needles and scalpels and whatnot. He's got all sorts of gear back here, seemingly scrabbled together from no one kit. And Dill enters and he says, oh, what is,
I'm imagining the ceiling is lower in this little space, and so Dill hunkers down like a bad gorilla, and you like there's a whole series of pops and cracks while his spine adjusts to that.
Whoa. I'm pretty good at healing stuff up. I don't know how to fix your head though. I've never had to like do full surgery.
Press 3 for batteries. Press 4 for
There's nothing wrong with my head.
assorted poison.
What's wrong with
then-
my head?
Press 5 for bleach.
Then what do you need help with if it's not?
I'm bleeding internally,
Oh, okay.
just like a lot, and I shake myself,
Ugh.
and I kind
Slosh,
of
slosh, slosh.
Yep. Ugh.
Yeah.
Petal makes that sound from across the room.
Ugh. Yeah,
it needs
Stellar.
to get all back where it belongs.
He says, "Oh God, I can help out with that. I think. Goodness." He opens up a little drawer and rifles around. He pulls out a vial. He looks at you. He shakes his head. He puts it back and he pulls out a different one. Then he grabs a needle, pops the top on it, draws, and he says, "I mean, it might sting, but it's gonna help." And just sort of jabs it into your thigh.
Oh,
Pushes the plunger, and you are gonna heal with some sting. I guess he's gonna. Oh, if he fails, he has to open his brain to you, and I think that's important enough to
No.
roll.
oh, Twiggy!
On a 7 to 9, heal 1 segment, so you heal up to 3 o'clock rather than 6 o'clock.
Oh yeah. Okay.
But you're also opening your brain, so roll that move next. Good gracious.
I want to say I want to be able, because my character, if I and another character have sex, I can give them a move from my playbook. Would I be able to I don't want to have sex with Twiggy, gotta say that.
Thank you for specifying.
Yeah.
I was very strange about where this was going. I knew it couldn't have been.
I would like to perhaps give them one of my moves, because I have a move I could give them because they've done this.
Poor Twiggy.
It should be pretty obvious to you, Game Master, which one. It's not one that I've yet used, so I don't want to say it for the table yet.
I think that this is really interesting. I'm more than willing to open it up past a sex thing, but I think what this is like it's on the needle, right? Like, you haven't exchanged anything with the child. Like, my imagination is in sex, it's bodily fluids, right? Like, you're exchanging bodily fluids at some point.
Yes, yeah, that's why I wouldn't. There's no way I could give them the other one
No.
or my Lily of the Pits, but I think because they're opening their brain to the psychic maelstrom, I might be able to give them my third one on a failure.
Like, if it's something that's on the needle and the needle touches someone else, that tracks too. Oh, yeah.
that also tracks. I could definitely see that, but this is specifically for the open the brain.
Okay.
Even like temporarily, like if we said next session.
Yeah, I can see that with an open your brain roll. Let's see what he rolls. What is an open your brain? That's plus weird. So he got a 9. This is mid realm. I think that. Oh, this is interesting.
I think with a 9 is on the high end of the mid. I might say no, but also perhaps they've got just like a brief flash of what it's like to be Dill.
Okay, yeah, that I like. No transfer, but he does see something. Like, in this connection with you.
Or even like because I'm folded up wrong. I'm still Gorilla Dill. So like the bodily sensation of just being a very different shape.
Gordilla.
Gorilla, but with 4 arms is, you're right, so much worse.
Gordilla Supreme.
That's me.
Ooh, ah, yum.
Doritos Locos. Gordilla
Supreme.
Supreme.
I think it's quick, but I think that so he injects you with this serum, and normally he's used to feeling this big connection and being able to dive in deep and pick out parts. Shush! I tried to move past it. Dive in deep and pick out parts of your psyche.
And I roll
And he
+5.
scrambles back. He scrambles back and like bumps into the cabinet and a few things clatter and he's like scared of whatever's inside of you. And he says, I'm sorry. I usually have a steadier hand. Anything I
You
just need
starts to cry.
get something to eat. And he like won't meet you in the eyes and he just like backs out down the wall and around. Escapes you.
I won't take my eyes off of him.
Oh.
He's like sweating by the time he just
The rest of me doesn't move. My eye is just the eyes, like a
and
painting.
they move out and they follow to the side. No, they don't.
No, but my face does like push back so that they can continue to follow from their sockets.
Turn
Oh,
into like
man.
fish eyes on the side of your head. The socket follows him, the eye does not.
Mhm, yeah, and he goes and gets something to eat, and I remain sitting in his little medical alcove. That's where I've decided to be.
There might be poison in there.
There might be poisons in here.
While Dill is getting medical attention, what do the other three of you do? There's food around D-Ham. There's more than enough supplies to like fix up anything if you need. But in general, you guys are in this like food court turned into a habitat, right?
We're in the food court. Is there like a door to the parking lot anywhere nearby, or like a big window?
There is so down the hallway you guys came from leads out into the big open, what would be like entrance way. Above you, giant glass ceiling, right, tiered up to almost pyramid style. And then down that, like, but just past that, what do you call those? That like area with the big opening. There is just more hallway. And there are doors. There seems to be a couple of doors here, especially in the food court, that look like they go back to like a service hallway, right, for workers in the mall. But as you like look around, there doesn't seem to be any like signage that says parking this way. There's nothing that's like a...
Now I'm just curious. I'm gonna try and summon my vehicle, my remote control car.
Can you do that?
I mean, I figured it was remote control. I think I'm remote controlling it even whenever I'm driving it.
You know what? I like that. I like you being able to summon the Batmobile.
Yeah, I kind of imagined it like Oblivion, you know, like you press up on the D-pad and your
And the horse
is
just summons.
I turn around and the horse is there.
I do like that. But yeah, you press the button and
Press 9 for a car here now, please.
instead of there is like a no connection error that pops up over your eye panel. You know, you can read it, but
My
other
nose
people
panel.
could also probably read it. Doesn't connect, fails to connect to the decab. That might be the first time that's happened to you too.
That's weird. I guess I'm back to manual dexterity, and I pull out a drill from my midsection and start drilling myself back together.
I'll let you exchange a harm for a barter.
Sure.
If you have a harm to heal up.
Yep.
And in this,
Sure do. I got a lot of harm.
yeah, I think you can even heal up to 2 with this area and access to like a healer. You know, there's gear. There's an angel here. You're working on yourself. Like you can do up to 2
I
for a
also
barter.
know, but like have a weird background in machinery. If there's like a help person feature in this, I know that's in D&D, but I don't know if this.
There is a help. Let's see. There is a... Oh, and I think it plays in with history, so why don't we do it? Because we never get to play with history. Help or interfere. When you help or interfere with someone who's making a roll, roll HX. So, Lawrence, do you have like a work on machines roll? Like, how do you work on a machine?
I open my brain and I ask the machine what it wants me to do to it, and then I do it.
Yeah, that's things speak. For sure. None of the rest of that. I feel like there's got to be something that engages with your workshop, but it doesn't, you know?
Nope. It's just there. It just exists. And I can do things with it. Like now I can add a life support system to my workspace, and I can now work on people there, you know, whenever I can use it again.
And there's no roll for any of that.
Nope.
Huh.
Full heal. I don't have to roll for it. I just do
Full
it.
heal. Petal. Just to give Grace something to add to. Roll, why don't you give me what is that? Probably plus sharp, it feels like, to work on yourself. No matter what, you'll get a 2.
7.
It could be simply because he is mechanical. It could be just sort of a copy of the Battle Angel's healing touch move, just for himself specifically as a robot.
That makes sense.
Healing drill. Nee.
I do like that. So yeah, Grace, with a helper interfere, you can pull him up to 3 heal if you can pull him up. So helper interferes roll plus history. So plus your history with DCAM specifically, you're gonna roll plus that number.
+2. That is a 7.
That is a 7. There's nothing around here that you can think of repurposing, but you have, I think in your time together, you've collected some of the screws that have popped off DCAM, and you know that they fit. All you gotta do is file them down a little bit or whatever. So you can spend a barter to help him heal up another one if you want. 7 to 9, you expose yourself to cost in this case.
And there are holes in me, just for reference, before this healing begins. Like, I am sort of like leaving a small trail of dishwashing sand as I'm walking around.
Yeah. If you, so he healed 2. If you want to help him heal a little bit more, you can spend a barter and explain like what you use to patch him up. It doesn't have to be the screws.
I think I already used my only barter to help heal Spicket.
Oh, did you just have 1 barter?
I think I only had 1, yeah.
It is actually possible because she didn't have a lot.
I really was very minimal.
Oddment's worth 1 barter, yeah, is what's on this list, and you did spend 1 barter to heal. Unless you changed that after you did it.
Beats me.
I might have, but I also might not have.
I'm going to say it's here right now since we're looking at it. I'm just going to say worth 0 barter, but I'm going to say if you want to spend that last barter, it's present.
That is fair. The sheet does say.
I could definitely imagine as soon as Petal says, I want to help you repair yourself, D-Ham immediately just starts going through her stuff. Just takes whatever.
This will fit. This will do.
I'm gonna leave it up to you, Petal, since it is your currently 1 barter. If you want to spend it, Deep Cam can heal an extra.
It's fine.
Yeah.
You don't need to screw my ass. I can screw my own ass.
There goes your Walkman.
She hands you the screws to screw your own ass.
Oh, now that he said that, I feel like I don't want to.
Press 8 to screw your own ass. Found the title.
Press 9 to watch me screw my own ass.
Shit. All right, Spigot, in this space, I imagine this is our like spend a barter time, you know, the snack, the rest, the moment. Before I give Petal her obvious she's in this moment conversation, you guys are resting.
Spigot wants 2 things. He's got 1 tick of damage he would love to have the angel look at, and then he would barter for food and snacks.
Stellar. Yeah, the angel will try a heal here, see if he has to open his brain to you. He does not. He rolled a 10, so he is going to heal you 1. It's always just 1 heal with the angel, but
I'll take it.
he may open his brain, so he does heal you that 1 tick. I think for you, it's just some bandages.
Okay.
What part of your butt, like how are you hurt? In what way, do you think, in this moment?
It was in his shoulder. It was a through and through in the Dilgo when we were having the shootout in the desert. I think Petal is actually, that's what she spent her barter on, was to patch that specifically. Oh, that's right. So then maybe I didn't take that one off. So
I mean,
maybe
I imagine that across that you might have gotten hit or struck in some of the combats going on.
Yeah, so maybe it's some lacerations or other things that just needed to be bandaged up.
Yeah, you've got some road burn on your forearm or whatever. He's just gonna wrap a bandage around with some healing ointment, and you heal up that 1 barter. And then you want to spend a barter to, or you heal up that 1 harm, and you want to spend a barter to snack up for the team.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not even gonna take that barter for snack because you guys are in a food court and they got stuff. They'll grant you stuff. But I like the usage of that, like, you know, digging around. You guys are having snacks and taking a breath, Dill watching the child. Petal.
Yeah.
What do you do? What do you do in this moment? I think they've given you a little bit of space so you can, you know what I mean? You can take time for yourself. You can do whatever, and I can bring NPCs in if you're trying to talk to them or whatnot. But like, how is this sitting with Petal?
I think it's obviously overwhelming because it's just been a blank in my head. Everything has been blank except for like the small patches here and there with the visions. And it's not like, I mean, visions aren't inherently like helpful because sometimes visions are really vague. So finally there's people and I kind of know who they are, and I can feel like the pressure of whatever time has passed between us, but I don't remember them. Like I feel I remember more things with this current gang than I do in the other gang because it's just still so vague. So I'm just kind of 1 foot on each side, in the middle.
Yeah.
And I'm worried about Branch because Branch is yet to appear.
As your allies are getting looked over, you, I imagine, are detached a little bit, like off to the side, just kind of watching and trying to parse, you know, these memories and these thoughts. And Pollen approaches you and leans up against the, I don't know, table you're sitting at, and looks back at Decam doing work on himself still, Dill and Twiggy leaving Dill, like looking behind him kind of scared, and Spicket laughing and going in and getting his arm wrapped up. He's seen Dill, he knows that's uncomfortable, but that's Dill. And she says, quite a crew you got for yourself here. Are they they're strong enough to get Root out?
That would perk up Spicket's ears if he
How
was
much
close
does he
enough to hear
weigh?
that.
It depends. I'm trying to be. I'm feeling cagey. I don't really want to confess that I don't remember anything. Do they react to my eye? Have I always did that?
Yeah, they don't seem to. That doesn't seem to be.
Okay, so
They don't seem to care about your eye. In which case, you would imagine you had it with them. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like they-
yeah.
It's not that
I
they
can
don't-
I
yeah.
can infer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Context clue. Yeah, I'm feeling like I don't want to. It's a very public, small room. I don't really want to have to confess that
Mhm.
I don't remember these people. It's gonna be emotionally charged. So I'm being vague. Like it depends. I hope so. We don't really have a plan.
Yeah. When you broke out with the water bearer, we thought we would have the opportunity to get her, but he's had her on such tight lockdown in the house that we haven't been able to get in. It kind of feels like it was fucking pointless in the end, you know?
Hmm.
And now we're down Branch. Like
What happened to Branch?
she's starting to get like really worked up. I mean, he didn't make it to the door. If he's able to keep his cover, hopefully nothing. If he's just part of the crowd again, hopefully nothing, but it won't last forever. Like everyone out there gets targeted at some point, and when they find out it's Branch behind that mask, it's I don't want him in the house either. He didn't make it to the door, so we'll have to figure out if we can get him back out. As long as he's keeping his cover, hopefully nothing. But she seems like worried, like she's chomping at her nail beds and shit.
Was that about a water bearer? That feels like something,
Yeah, that feels.
but not something Dill's gonna ask about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think her out, like her saying like all feels like it was all for nothing kind of turned into a little bit of an outburst. Like she seems kind of angry. So I guess everyone's like, you know, eyes are drawn in on that. And she looks around. She says, "I'm sorry. This has been tough. We missed you, Petal. Where have you been?" Twiggy's like poking his head out.
What is that place even called? Like I don't even remember. Grace doesn't remember.
Tedville.
Where? Tedville. I was in Tedville. I was helping Spicket fix the water machine. I gesture my thumb over to Spicket. Hopefully, I'm hoping like somewhat like to divert her attention literally anywhere else. I'm like even gesturing like look over at him. That guy. That's what I'm talking about.
That guy. He held me, not held me, but I was with him.
Spicket has lots of questions about the water bearer they're speaking of.
She says, you You look like another water bear. I guess out with one and in with another, huh? Sorry that
Yes.
you guys have been in this mess so much.
I'm here to untangle a piece of the mess.
A lot of untangling. What has Petal told you guys? She like looks around the room at you.
I would look at Petal.
She looks at Petal.
Petal's eyeballs are so big. Like her head is turned so it's not facing Pollen, and her eyeballs are huge, looking at Spicket.
Slowly, Dill's head peeks above the curtain that walls off the infirmary, also looking at Petal now.
Spigot comes out with his arm bandaged, like, what the fuck? You hear the drills stop on DCAM. Yeah, no, she looks at you, Petal. I guess you don't see that, but she looks down at Petal and she says, "You didn't tell them anything? Why did you bring them into this mess if you weren't even gonna tell them what was going on?"
Fuck.
I don't think they knew.
I was in an accident, and I don't remember anything. And we're just here by happenstance.
Are we still inside the tunnel?
You guys are
Or
in the
inside
food court.
Inside the
Mall,
bubble?
food court.
Yeah, like bubble of light. I think you're peeking up from behind the like infirmary. Imagine like little partitions, just like little metal, like we've set them up, pulled them out from a clinic or whatever.
But I mean, like the space that we're in, the larger mall space. Are we still inside of that black bubble? Am I still cut off from the other one?
Oh, I see what you're saying. No, since Cauliflower Head, you have normal Dill. You'd like feel the connection to the other one, or feels normal anyway, as much as you normally do. You don't feel alone.
Okay, I'm gonna flip over to the other one and take a step through the curtain. And as I'm stepping through the curtain, I'm shifting from gorilla to good proportioned man.
Gordilla.
And I say, if I may put forward a hypothesis, it seems to me that
You hear a jostle from the infirmary. The kid's kind of panicking. I didn't do this to him. I'm very sorry. I did not do this to him. I injected normal stuff.
It seems to me that when this mystery water bearer and Petal escaped this facility some months ago, they were pursued by either members of the goon squad here or roving bikers of some sort, that their vehicle looked perhaps valuable, and they were attacked. And during that attack, some sort of explosion happened, concussive forces being what they are, and Petal's recent memory has been buried by the traumatic forces that have been applied to her cranium.
And she looks down at Petal quietly, and Twiggy kind of steps out and starts kind of walking up to Petal doe-eyed, and they both look very like the first time you see a close person to you in the hospital bed. You know they got into an accident, right? But when you see them, it's like oh shit, that's real, right? This like real moment of it setting in where she got hurt, and they're both just kind of approaching her and doe-eyed at her.
And Dham steps out and places a hand on Dill's shoulder, the other one's shoulder, other Dill, and says, "Presione dos para escuchar eso en español."
The other one presses 1 and says, "Nada más, por favor."
Oh, so
Dham shuts down.
Oh, so choice. Oh my god.
Oh.
And then which one of these plant people is the one who's been applying questions and like asking us stuff?
Pollen.
Pollen. Okay. The other one reaches over to Pollen while they're sort of having their moment and gives her kind of a tap on the shoulder and says, "While I do sympathize with the flood of emotions you seem to currently be experiencing, the implications of my statement are that our entire party does not know what is going on here. Please explain."
You really don't remember anything. She hasn't really stopped looking at Petal.
No. Answer his questions. He's freaking me out.
Yeah, I'll do my best. Twiggy, come over here. Twiggy like rushes up and sits next to her, and she's like, "Gather around. We've got a lot to go over. What's the What's the last thing you remember? Okay, let's do a blast through our history stuff. Dill, what is who knows you better or worse than they did before?
I mean,
Poor
Twiggy,
Twiggy.
but
No.
it's gotta be D-Ham on this one, just for that good goof,
You are his turret base. You guys know that you work well together.
and also for being my turret parrot.
Formation 3 is killer.
Formation 3 is killer. D-Ham, who knows you better? I think I...
Dill, it's Dill.
No,
100% it's Dill.
it's definitely Dill. Both of you +1 to
Finally, somebody who immediately latched on to my penchant for vicious violence.
So far, everyone's
Spicket
been
helped.
just right
Spicket
up
helped
on
for
your
sure.
back. Yeah.
Spicket helped for sure.
Bigot, who knows you?
Probably Petal, who knows that I've got her back. Because through the whole chase, I followed her. I told her to keep going, so it's probably Petal.
That's a really good point. No questions asked. Petal bolted, and you were just there.
Sent it.
That's a good point. Petal.
That's why I was probably gonna say Spicket, because I knew that he was. I even did my little hopeful, like, you're gonna follow me down this hole, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna stop, but you are gonna follow, right?
Like, it's too late, but
Please follow. Please follow. Okay, cool. I'm not alone. Sweet. Okay. We will pick back up next time talking to Pollen and Twiggy.
Reunited with the figures in her memories, Petal's head spins with the flowing images of their times together. This is her family. Though they are incomplete at the moment, she now has backup to bring them all together again. This episode was produced and GM'd by M. Williams, featuring Theodore Stringer as Dill, Lawrence Jennings as Deluca's Chophouse answering machine, Mike Harrison as Spicket, and Grace Stringer as Petal. Music composed for this season by Chris Rogich. Additional voiceovers by McKenna Lynch. You can find the images mentioned in this episode posted alongside the transcript over on the Patreon. The link along with the rest of the credits are in the episode description. That's all for this edition of WPR. I'm Q. See you next time.
I did say in that moment that we wouldn't be describing any of these scenes that will like fade to black. You do a roll grade.
Yeah, I did.
fade to
Once
black.
I had that, I was like, cool. I don't
Yeah.
want any kind of detail. I don't want to know anything.
I just thought that would be extremely funny in that moment if I was like, "No, Grace, you're safe. I have an NPC for you." Also,
It's Dill,
your
so there is-
brother.
Gonna be some detail.
It won't be your brother, it'll be your character's brother. Stupid.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Not your brother. Super not. I decided in that moment,
you
no.
should,
I just
you
thought
should never have even said the brother word. You
All
should
of
have never
this.
brought it up. Okay, yeah.
you
So
asked it first. You did it first, to be fair.
Oh, hey, Petal, you know how we're not related?
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
That's actually how
I-
that conversation started. We just passed that sentence.